Yeah, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. What's up? Good, popping, cracking. Yes, sir. Y'all in here. Yeah, it's a great day, ain't it? It's the middle of the week. Shout out to Gabbo from Machiavelli Media. Me and my brother just chopped it up and everything like that. And if you know, you've been rock with me, you know Gabbo came and got me. Yes, yeah, Gabbo came and got me and everything like that. And I just want to take this time to say this. If you truly do care about somebody, you care about one another, here we go. Don't have too much pride to make it right, and don't have too much pride to not let it be right. I love you, Gab. That's what I got to say. So we got what we going on. Y'all see the thumbnail, though. Y'all see the thumbnail, and we not going to be rude. Y'all see the thumbnail, but I see y'all up in here, and I'm not going to be rude. No, we got 7 folks up in here yonder. That's what I said. We got 7 folks up in here yonder, and we going to do what we do. Greet folks. Yes, we going to greet folks. We got Nightella. I'm going to call Mr. Nightella Mr. Difficult Questions. Oh, he say that's what I be doing. Asking. Come on, your king, president of the Black Panther fan group is in here. Yeah, we in here. Groovy feet. Groovy. Groovy. Tonight. Really do like the way you groovy. Hey, really do like the way you... Oh, man. Yeah. We got Flash by Night comment. We got D. Steele, the Rock With Me Nation moderator in the building. Watch what you say. Watch what you say. We can agree to disagree. We can. We absolutely can. That's fine. People do that. But be respectful. Be respectful. We got my brother Flash by Night Marvel in here and everything. Devil Talk in the building. Yes, we in here. Y'all see why we here, though. Y'all see why we in here. The World to Come, brought to us by Christopher Priest and Joe Quesada. Or, as I like to refer to it, missed opportunities. Opportunities missed. You're like, Theo, damn. Yeah, let's see. Hey. First of all, thank y'all for pulling up. It's Wednesday. Y'all could have been anywhere else. Thank y'all for pulling up. Please hit that like button. Smash it. Bam! Hit that like button. Subscribe. Definitely subscribe. We limping. We limping to 1,300. We limping. We like to get there before December 31st. Tell your friends to come subscribe to the channel and everything like that. If nothing else, we're going to give them some entertainment. Going to give them some news. So, today is Wednesday. Comic book day in the US of A. Right. The World to Come came out today. Brought to us by the critically acclaimed, immensely talented Christopher Priest. We're not gonna act like that. We're not. No, we're gonna give the brother his flowers while he's here. Joe Quesada, also critically acclaimed, immensely talented. We not gonna do that. But I just got some questions. As serious as can, so we can make the average dance. We looking at actions, not the person. Not the person, action. Now, full transparency. I read the damn comic book. No, I didn't care for it. No, it hurt me to read that comic book as much as it hurt me to read the trash written by John Ridley. Yes, good Lord Jesus have mercy. It hurt. Every painstaking page, every painstaking work of art, every damn word hurt. I'm like, who does this? Who takes themselves through this amount of torture? Because I didn't want folks to lie. Because you know folks like to lie. Folks like to lie. Shout out to Jesse. Going on over here. Go to my notes and everything like that there. Because the Rock With Me Nation is a movement. It ain't one person. It's a movement. One nation under a groove. Getting down just for the funk of it. Yeah, that's what we got going on. So I got Jesse, hitting me up and everything like that. Black Panther fan, Storm fans, Intersect and everything like that right there. So I'm looking at what, say here. Shout out to Jesse Lane. I said I'm gonna give him credit. Candy Girl 3_3 over there at Twitter. The thing about the World to Come, Christopher Priest, is that I hope people stick with us until issue number 3. Priest said. Now I'm gonna stop right there. Stick with us till issue 3. So you want me to give you the benefit of the doubt till issue 3. There's another writer who asked me to give them the benefit of the doubt. And I did. I have. Still am. Still is. Still is. But now that writer earned the benefit of the doubt. You say, Theo, how so? See, when that writer came on and he said, hey, bear with me. I looked at the writer and looked at what the writer was doing, which he wasn't asked to do. It wasn't that he needed to do it. He was doing something that he felt was necessary. And because I'm woke, I saw what he was doing. Very first issue, Joy at a Cargo. Friends ain't have no reason to pull up in the comic book, but the way he wrote it, it made sense. Issue 2, Jeremiah Drum. Well, Jeremiah Drum ain't got no reason to be pulling up in her comic book, but damn, when I got so many folks over here talking about they non-viable, he seemed to be finding ways to make black characters work over there today. So he earned. Also, we could talk to him. The brother has a humble spirit. So he earned the benefit of the doubt. And he ain't disappointed me yet. Oh, his comic book came out today too. Yeah, his comic book came out the same time yours did. And guess who was in his comic book? Eden Fessy, for no damn reason. You know who else was in his comic book for no damn reason? Iska the Unbeaten. And it made sense. So folks can feel how they want to feel about what he got going on in some other areas. But if you're a black comic book fan, you sitting up there like, Gentle is in the comic book too? For what reason? You got, you in a Storm comic book, you got Eden Fessy, you got Maggot, you got Gentle, and you got Iska the Unbeaten. I don't, yes, I'm going to keep giving him the benefit of the damn doubt. He seemed to be able to do what quite a few of y'all can't damn do, and he ain't going to make excuses for why it can't be done. Oh, no, just let me write. Just let me write. Now, that's me being a fair reviewer. I don't want to use the word critic because anybody can criticize something, right? No, that's me being a fair reviewer of Mario Ayodele. He's earned the benefit of the doubt with me. And I would like to think that Christopher Priest would have earned the benefit of the doubt too. But I did label this video missed opportunities though, didn't I? So Christopher Priest, critically acclaimed writer, that's well-deserved. Black Panther writer, helped put him on the map. Marvel Knights, that's also well-deserved. I'm a comic book fan though. I'm a Black Panther fan. I ain't gonna say I'm a Christopher Priest fan, but I am fans of certain creations of his, and you are too. Which begs the question, with him coming back, why in the hell he ain't doing something with the characters he created that by and large ain't nobody else done a damn thing with? Stay with me. Nakia. Y'all know the last time y'all saw Nakia? That's his creation. The Sword of the Dora Milaje. When last time you saw Nakia? Oh, no, I'm not talking about in the movies. I'm talking about in the comic book. When's the last time you saw Nakia? Is there a resurrection altar not in place? The character that had his child out of wedlock in the second movie, the character that's been missing for a minute, the character he created. You didn't want to spin the block? You didn't want to bring her back? No? Okay. All right. The Hatut Zeraze. Yeah, Eve used them a little bit. John really didn't know what the hell he was doing. Cheryl couldn't get to him. Brian is in a whole other damn universe, but they're your creation. When you could have solidified Wakanda by bringing folks back that are your creations that Black Panther, your creations that Black Panther fans are stoked over. Speaking of the Hatut Zeraze, what about Hunter? You know, T'Challa's older adopted brother. Maybe you see little to no value in the characters you've created because you've been sipping the Kool-Aid from other writers. But there are quite a few of us Black Panther fans that actually see value in the characters you created. Damn whether anybody else does. As a fan base, we see them. Why you don't as the creator? You mean you don't see no value in Hunter? None. That's crazy. What about Casper Cole? You see any value in him? You created him. Yeah. Remember when you create? See, let me do this. Casper Cole, half Jewish, half Black. Last 12 issues of Black Panther, T'Challa wasn't a Black Panther, huh? You tried to replace him. Casper wasn't critically received, as in he wasn't well received. So you had to put the mantle back on T'Challa. So I would love for folks to think that I'm surprised by this, but low key, I've seen this play ran before, ironically enough, by you. If folks can feel how they want to feel, but to a degree, if CB Cebulski wants to take a dump on T'Challa outside of John Ridley, to a degree, he got the right person. My question is, why does he think you're the right person for the job? Where's the story about Akibe? Why you couldn't spin the block in regards to Akibe? The world to come, you could have gave us the world to come with Akibe, Nakia, and Eric. 3 Black Panther villains uniting to take down Wakanda. T'Challa, where's that at? What made you think do you know how arrogant you got to be or tone deaf you got to be to do this story and put your name on it? 2.1 billion. This is why only certain folks talk to y'all, because none of them are going to ask you common sense questions. How do you, as a former Black Panther writer, come back and the story you want to tell is with T'Challa being deleted when folks ain't even told the stories of the characters you created? So if we can't get writers to tell us about the characters you created and you not finna do it, you just finna come in and do what Kevin and CB, godly. How much you get paid? And you say give you 3 issues. You're appealing to what part of me as a comic book fan to give you 3 issues? Let me go back to what Candy Girl said. The fun doesn't really begin until issue 3. That's when it's like, oh, we're having a good time, and it just gets crazy and crazy from there. Where do you live at, Mr. Priest, where you believe in your heart of hearts that folks want the first 2 issues, the first issue to feature T'Challa deleted, old and decrepit. Where do you live at? Who are you talking to? And you said that you Ben wrote this damn story, right? When you said you told the people you Ben wrote this story like 5 years old, well, if the story is 5 years old, you wrote it in 2020. So you mean to tell me you haven't observed anything since 2020 to make you say, I'm not going to put that out? You don't think it would behoove you to tell a story about what's going on? Taku, Cantu, Venom, first Malice, Nakia as the second Malice, Akibe, Baron Macabre, King Cadaver, Cantu from the Mute Zone, Solomon Gray. You mean to tell me as a well-respected Black Panther writer, with all of those, that's history, character, sitting right. You're not a new one. You coming back. You've been here before. You gonna come in and do what John really did? I'm gonna keep with these notes. I'm gonna keep up with the notes, and I'm gonna tell you why. You can't tell nobody why you did it. You can't tell folks you felt like that was a good damn story. Not in 2025. You cannot. You can't. Story can be 5 years old. You can't say you can't take a lie detector test and say, oh no, I knew this. You can't say you knew this what the Black Panther fans wanted. The same Black Panther fans that snapped on EA, the same Black Panther fan that snapped on 1943, the same Black Panther fans that called out that crap in regards to X-Men 97. Bruh, you can't. The same Black Panther fan that's been giving John Ridley hell, slap hell, utter hell, complete hell, nothing but hell. Bruh, you cannot be that. You cannot be that oblivious. You cannot be that unaware. Because if what now you can't be saying I'm John Ridley and I'm Christopher Priest and I got it like that. No, you can't. You cannot say that. You can, but there's a healthy amount of hubris right there. You're thinking you can write T'Challa being deleted, and your name is good enough, as one brother alluded to, where folks are gonna spend $6 on the first issue, $6 on the second issue, lining you and Marvel's pockets for you to do what you know. No. Don't beg me to give you to issue 3. You should have gave me what I wanted in issue 1. How about that one? You should have gave all the Black Panther fans what they wanted in issue 1. You, CB Sobolski, Marvel Editorial, Marvel Entertainment, Marvel Studio. We don't want to deceased T'Challa. You thought you'd have learned that damn lesson from Black Panther too. Bro, where you at? I need to pull up. Pull up. We can roll one. We can drink something. I need to figure out what's going on in y'all head because y'all acting stupid as hell. I notice I said you acting because I don't believe you to be stupid. You cannot believe in you couldn't put your hand on a stack of Bibles and say you knew this is what we wanted. And I ain't even asked the other question, the damning question. Why would you do this? I know why, because you got paid. You got paid. They paid you up front, didn't it? Yeah. Well, I'm not finna help them recoup the money they gave you. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna go above and beyond to do to this comic book. I love you, my brother. I love you. But I'm gonna go above and beyond to do to this comic book what I did to Black Panther 2. What I did to What If Season 2. And when I say I, it's I in nation. Yeah. It's a nation. It's a nation of eyes. Yeah. We gonna do the same damn thing. The same damn thing. We not gonna the same thing. How we universally paying John Ridley, don't want his ass back, and we drag him it because he earned it. He earned it. The same way we go about stating nothing but facts. We don't give two damns. Stating nothing but facts in regards to Ryan Coogler and Nate Moore. You did put Casper in there to replace him. You did say he was something. What'd you say? Don't make me get Mr. Ray Smith involved, because Mr. Ray Smith remembers that comment you made about T'Challa being the guy in the kitty cat costume. Yes, Mr. Ray Smith, my elder, still has an axe to grind with you in regards to that. So I don't want folks thinking just because you did some great work on Black Panther, you a Black Panther fan. I know what you saying in the comments, but you just saying. You just talking. No, your actions ain't matching your words. You want to talk about T'Challa's IQ. Well, deleting him in issue 1 ain't you uplifting his intelligence level. It ain't. You know what would have helped show his intelligence level? Him getting to Wakanda from being a kingdom to being an empire again, as in part of the intergalactic empire. That's what would show his intelligence. His intelligence to be able to get Hunter to come back home and make the Hatu Zaraze an actual spy net. That would show his intelligence. Hell, having him in the cave of Bast would show his intelligence. I don't really think him looking like he about to kick. Hold on. Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel. Yeah. Adam Brashear was in the latest issue of Storm. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. You can feel how you feel. I'm not telling you how in regards to Storm and T'Challa. But damn it, if you can criticize somebody for doing something you don't like, then damn it, you got to big them up when they do something you do like. And we not gonna act like Adam Brashear wasn't right there. Hey, I see you, big dog. I see you. I'm gonna call it for what it is. I am. But I don't want you to think I don't see what you're doing. No, great job with that, Mr. Ayodele. That said, getting back on over here, bro. As Ricky Ricardo told Lucy back in the day, which is probably way too old for some of the members of the Rock With Me Nation, you got some splaining to do. You got some splaining to do. Because here's the thing, and I need you, Mr. Priest, to understand where I'm coming from. We expect better from you. That's what it is. Regardless of the comment you made about the kitty cat costume, regardless of you doing the whole Batman thing, regardless of you trying to actually replace him with Casper Cole, we expect better from you. We don't expect from you what John Ridley did, the dude that wrote the manifestations of the modern day. Yeah, we don't expect that from you. We don't. We expect better from you. This ain't it. This ain't it. This puts you in the group with Ryan Coogler in regards to Black Panther. This puts you in the same group with Nate Moore and Ryan Coogler in regards to Black Panther. John Ridley. What I'm trying to figure out is why 4 black men go above and please let's not credit Chadwick Boseman with it anymore. Let's stop that. Let's not do that anymore. You got paid off of it. You got money off of Black Panther too. But let's stop saying it's for Chadwick. That's a lie. Let's not do that no more. That's trash. It's heinous. Let's stop. No, we're talking about Black culture, the face of Black superheroes, which T'Challa is, no differently than Aurora. And I ain't gonna do that to Aurora fans. Hell, she can't even make the damn comic book. Really? She already gone? You can't even honor what the brother did. It can't. Somebody asked the best, what y'all got going on? You a black man. And my brother Daryl might be getting ready to get mad at me, but you know what? I'm so sick and tired of you so-called black men that think you know better. You go above and beyond to kiss the white fictional character's ass, but cannot give the black character that same damn self-respect. You'll name yourself after a white superhero, won't you? You'll take the stage name of a white superhero, won't you? But you don't see any value in the black character, huh? Ain't nobody walking around here calling themselves Jefferson Pierce. Ain't nobody around here calling themselves John Stewart. But you can be called David Banner all damn day long. Clearly, I know where you see value at while you calling yourself to be wise. Yes, I've been had it for you. Because y'all don't give a damn about nobody but yourself. But you expect the other person that you don't give two damns about, that you think is beneath you, you want us to put money in your black pocket, don't you? Let me come to your damn concert. Let me buy your damn comic book. Let me go see you at the sport. No, you don't give a damn except you want money in your pocket. John, no. No. On behalf of black Americans everywhere that aren't celebrities, that aren't entertainers, no, you capitalized off of us long enough. We've elevated you falsely long enough because none of you have ever shown you giving two damns about those who rock with you. No, when you got to a certain point, you thought the same people who were seeing you come to the stage with your t-shirt on, tank top, waving a flag with your pants hanging off your ass, you think those people are now beneath you. How dare you? You're not enlightened. You're pathetic. You don't give a damn about black people. You give a damn about what black people can do for you financially, and you all move like it. As I said today, I'm going to go ahead and say it. You told us to F the police because you were never worried about getting deleted by the police. You were encouraging those of us that know any better to go along and say that stuff. You wasn't going to give two damns about our families. While you was talking all that trash about the Crips and blood, you didn't give two damns. You never gave two damns. You didn't. All you wanted was the money that black folks could put in your pocket. So 20, 30 years down the line, you could cash out with the dude that you know damn good and well don't give two damns about us. That's what y'all did. That's what y'all doing. Sip and drink, sip and smoke. You ain't promoting nothing positive in the black community. No, what you want to do is go sit on these damn shows and give people the impression you know what you're talking about. Well, I'm going to say it like this. If you knew what you was talking about, it'd be done. In case folks don't understand what I'm saying, there's no way in hell you got those resources and all we see you doing is damn interviews. All of y'all a bunch of damn Umar Johnsons just doing interviews. But back in the day, you was calling for us to act stupid. Back in the day, you was telling us to call ourselves the N-word. Back in the day, you was telling brothers to disrespect brothers, disrespect sisters, and back and forth. But now, get your crypto with your crypto. In case folks don't understand it, you can't be held back this long unless it's some of us in it. Unless it's some of us just as culpable as they are. And all this trash serves to do is to undermine the black community. You don't want to show T'Challa shining. You're not going to write Bruce like this. You're not going to write Clark like this. You're not going to write Peter like this. None of them are. You're a black writer and you know better. There's no way in hell you could ever go to a white character after the white character has been treated like this and the fan base has been up in arms about the character for 4 or 5 years, Christopher, there's no way in hell you could ever write a comic like this about said white character, and you know it. So my question is, why would you willfully do it with the black character? Why? Before 4 to 5 years, the character ain't been shown in the proper light he's supposed to be. Why would you put your name on this bullshit? And you know it's bullshit because you asking people to give you to issue 3. We're not giving you a damn thing. What you should give us as Black Panther fans, what you should give us as Christopher Priest fans is a damn apology. The same way you went to social media to promote this trash, the same way you went to social media to ask us to give you up to 3 issues, is the same way you need to go to social media and apologize to every damn Black Panther fan, bar none. Bar none. It's non-negotiable. I know, folks, please hit that like button if y'all don't mind. I know folks like, damn, who the hell does he think he is? I think I'm a member of the Black Panther fan group. I think I'm a knowledgeable Black Panther fan. I think I'm a member of the Council of Wakanda. I think I'm somebody who's relevant when it comes to keeping his character front and center. I think I'm somebody that's very damn knowledgeable about both the character and the actor that played it. I think I'm somebody that's committed to communicating about this character in ways you, as the writer of the character, ain't, which is ironic. You come back in to do damn near the same thing John Ridley was doing on his way out. Jack Kirby didn't write T'Challa like this. He ain't black. Don McGregor ain't write T'Challa like this. He ain't black. Dr. Eve Ewing didn't write T'Challa like this. She not a black man. Cheryl Lynn Eaton didn't write T'Challa like this. She not a black man. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with 4 black men specifically. I'm questioning because you know who this character is. You know what this character represents. I'm trying to figure out what y'all got going on. Because you're not going to ever do this. You would never be given the opportunity to, not just you, nobody would ever be given the opportunity, but you can't even ever fix your mouth to even act like what you're doing here would ever be accepted over there. Because, excuse my language, they not, I'm going to say something, but I'm not going to do it. They wouldn't let you do that. This story that you wrote 5 years ago for T'Challa, you could never in your mind contemplate writing this story for Peter. It wouldn't see the light of day. And C.B. Cebulski wouldn't ask you to write it. C.B. Cebulski wouldn't ask you to write it. James Gunn wouldn't ask you to write it. You know, it's crazy. I almost want to say they got more respect for their characters than our people do. How you let your name get assigned to it? That paycheck must have been nice. That's all I can say. That paycheck must have been nice. I'm going to keep up with these notes. I'm going to get on up out of here. That must have been a nice paycheck. that must have been a nice paycheck. That's all I'm going to say. Ain't no way in the world. Ain't no, some things got to be bigger than money. Some things. Ain't this some BS? I looked at the last page and said, he lost his damn mind and put that comment right back on the show. Yeah. Talking about that's his light-skinned son. No, that boy white. That boy white. That's like Cat Williams in that movie. No, ain't no part of that. None. And somebody wanted to say T'Challa got a thing for white women. Just because he smashed Everett Ross's girlfriend does not mean he got a thing for white women. Damn, stop saying stuff just to justify ish when you don't have no comic books to back it up. Got Kamoyo King, Not Tell Him in the building. Ruby Fee in the building. Flash by Night comment. What's coming on? It takes a dog. It takes a chair. I see you. Grand Madam Tarot, my spiritual advisor in the building. This is Priest's second attempt at a white Black Panther. What is he trying to do? I don't know. I don't know, Not Tell Him. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And see, that's the whole thing. Folks gonna be like, Chris, oh no, see, we read comics. We read comics. We ain't been act like we ain't did. Oh no. This ain't your first time trying to do this. You tried to do this before. Now here's the damnest thing. Nobody liked it. This dude had T'Challa looking thrown away. Kind of like how, well, he looked like a healthier version of look. But no, go back and look at them 12 issues. Oh, Christopher Priest writing Black Panther. T'Challa looked like he was despondent. T'Challa looked like he had no mental faculties whatsoever. And between the artists, he went back and forth between having a Jerry curl, an afro, and just, I don't know what the hell that was on his damn. So you've done this before. There's history here. You didn't done this before. So nobody needs to act like this is a world-breaking event. Oh no, you didn't done this before. But when you did it before, that was back then. This 2025. You know how folks feel about this character. Why would you do this? Why would you put your name on this? Shout out to Not Tell Him. Yes, it's damn sure the second time. Dang. Crazy Joe Quesada convinced Christopher Priest to do Black Panther 98. Now they teamed up for this synergy book. Yep. Priest not getting my benefit of the doubt. That shit was sell. Yeah, gone. I'm a Priest fan. His non-Marvel stuff is good. Steezel, I believe you. Which begs the question, why? Because this is almost, I don't want to call this career assassination, but why would you do this? What for? What? Knowing how fans feel, why would you? I don't know. It didn't make no damn sense. And you say hang on to issue 3. To get folks to hang on to issue 3, there would have had to been a solicit out there saying T'Challa is back in bold letters. T'Challa, King of Wakanda, comes back in this comic. Not specifically issue 3, but that you, Christopher Priest, were going to restore T'Challa to the promise he's supposed to be. You're not doing that. That would have been the only way you could have got folks to issue 3. You can't get folks to issue 3 doing the exact opposite of what they want. And so I don't know. But I know based on how y'all move, nobody's ever going to ask y'all the tough questions. And you're never going to volunteer the tough answer. No, you will just go on interviews and continue to get paid. Well, not out my pocket. I can't do it. Theo B, this could have been a White Wolf 6. It could have been. Thank you, Jared. This could have been a White Wolf Hatu Zaraze comic book. Hell, you could have did this whole damn series addressing Black Panther characters you created. Ain't nobody using them. Ain't nobody using them, and Black Panther fans want to see them. Now, that's the damnest thing. Black Panther fans, Christopher Priest fans that want Christopher Priest to come back if he gonna do something with a Black Panther comic book, come back and do something with the Black Panther characters he's created. Oh no, that's asking for too much. Let him come back and delete T'Challa and not do a damn thing with the characters he created that by and large ain't nobody else done a damn thing with. We'll never get a Key-Bay to the status of Joker, Joe Chill, because the dude that created a Key-Bay don't see no value in it. He said he created Hunter to be similar to Thor's Loki. Or hell, we'll never get Hunter on Loki's level. You don't see Hunter like that. And that's your damn character. Created with that specific intent. You don't see no value in him like that. You could have put Nakia on the resurrection altar. Hell, you could have called it Malice times 2, because we ain't seen her. No. The frail looking white boy with the brown hair, straight hair. Yeah, we get that. Aurora being more whatever we want to say it. Aurora being honored. She don't what Black Panther fan you talked to said they wanted to see Aurora and T'Challa, but Aurora be deleted. Who said that? And then the way you writing it, him marrying her was worse. Theo, no, I'm just like, because I'm like, so you're not a fan of the T'Challa Aurora pairing either, huh? You do have him proposing to Monica over there in France, not Monica Lynn. But even that wasn't good. And then somehow, some way, there's this. Y'all remember the live that I did yesterday when I said I ain't ever? I said I ain't ever. I'm going to say it one more time. I ain't ever in all my days on God's green. And I've seen some stuff. I saw Bruce get his back broke. I saw Clark get into a fist fight with a dude that just wasn't going to stay down. I saw Peter get buried. I did. I saw Peter get buried. I did. I saw Gene go up in a space shuttle. I've seen some stuff. I've seen some stuff. I used to read The Invaders back in the day when I was a kid, when they had Toro and the Human Torch. I done seen some stuff. I ain't never seen this. Oh, I ain't seen this. Forget on any level. I've never seen, and the fact that we in on it, like I ain't never seen this before. Using us to do it too? Oh, I ain't never seen this. This something brand new for me. I ain't never seen this before. I ain't ever seen. That money got to be nice. That's got to be some nice change. That's got to be some nice. I'm gonna keep going over this notes. Theo B, this could have been got to go. My client just right. All right, Grand Madam, take care. Yeah, they could have done a World of Come with a continuation of T'Challa and Storm with their children. Yes. And folks would have bought it. Yes, Jermaine, you ain't wrong. Priest been sketchy since Casper Cole. I don't even know what to say. Ridley and Priest competing for who worse. Like I said, I don't even know what to say, because I'm like, I don't even know. It's like me, and I don't even know how to say this. It's like me rolling up into a country and western bar. I'm the DJ. Everybody in there got some type of country western outfit on. Everybody. And I come in there. I take over the DJ booth. I got folks coming up to me requesting some Randy Travis. I got some folks coming in requesting some Beyonce. Yes, I got folks coming in requesting some country western music. But me, as a famed country and western DJ, on that particular night, I choose not to play country western music. On that particular night, I want to play some Leonard Skinner. On that particular night, I want to play me some Whitesnake. On that particular night, I want to play me some Racer X. I know y'all like, wait a minute, Theo, hold on. All right. We expect you to know something about some Leonard Skinner. What you know about Whitesnake? I used to be a DJ. T'Challa, a real one. Bushes don't like real one. No, they don't. Remember what? Yeah. Hit the likes. If you could, please and thank you. Also, subscribe. Your first time to the channel, let me ask you a question. Go and subscribe if you don't mind. We limping to 1,300. About done with black writers. See, I feel you, but I still remember Huntlin. I still remember Coates. I still remember Hill. I still remember Ewing, Eve, Doctor, Sherilyn Eaton. Yeah, I'm not finna let a few spoil it for everybody else. But I am putting them folks on notice though. I see y'all. Priest just wrote Clark a year ago. So I said I'm not saying I can't say he's a bad writer because I would be lying. I just don't know what we're doing over here. I don't know what we're doing over here, and I don't know why we're doing it over here. Because he ain't gonna do that to Clark. He ain't gonna do that voluntarily to Clark. He ain't gonna get the chance to do that to Clark. And as I'm looking at Clark right now, Clark got it pretty good. Got the Justice League Unlimited. Wife got superhuman abilities and everything like that. 2 sons, they got superhuman ability. The whole Superman family then came together. Yeah, I didn't read Superman last year, but I don't think Clark had a bad year. They wouldn't dare write Wonder Woman. What's going on, Zaza Valentine? DC like this. They wouldn't dare. No, as a matter of fact, as I looked in it, Diana's daughter got a comic book coming out, Trinity. Wow, that's crazy. We can't ever get our heroes with their kids. It's always one or the other. Kind of like that crabs in the barrel thing. How shameful and to act if you deserve 3 issues after all that's been. I'm not, yeah. He can miss me with that, and I tell him, you can't get 3 issues like that. Bendis aged up John and almost got ran out of town. Not Clark, John. That's crazy. Almost got ran out of town. Yeah, they got John now. He ain't doing nothing with that boy. Look like kid version of Aquaman. Ryan Coogler, Nate Morton, and now Priest. Do none of them have enough value? I don't know. Now tell him I don't know. What's going on, Big Ronnie? What's crazy? Azazel Valentine. What's crazy is they already had White Wolf, so they didn't even need to do this. And folks think we be tripping. No, you got Casper Cole right there. You ain't done nothing with him since the Intergalactic Empire. You got Hunter right there. All he did was serve as a Sam Wilson Falcon. I'm gonna say Sam Wilson villain for that. But he gotta know that by and large, nobody's done a damn thing with Hunter and Casper since he did. Why would Casper ain't even got his damn alias yet? He just got a damn costume. You don't. I'm holding these action figures up because I'm not the only one with a Casper Cole action figure. I'm not the only one with a Hunter action figure. So clearly, we see value in the characters he created. Why doesn't he? Let me see if I got this right, because I don't want him to think, like I said, I can't say he's a bad writer. So you got Casper Cole, half Jewish, half black. He has a child. He does. Last we saw, Casper had a woman pregnant. She's Asian. So that story ain't been played out. We ain't got it. You give Casper the synthetic heart-shaped herb. That's what Eric Killmonger gave him, so he can have Black Panther ability. His father is a police officer, dirty cop. Got a brother by that father. What's the story payoff? We're not going to do nothing? What is the White Wolf? The leader of the Hattusatase? What are we doing with him? You created both of them. And if you created both of them, then you know John really did a trash-ass job with the Hattusatase. So those are your creations, where they at. Clearly we like them. Clearly we like them. Hell, safe to say Hasbro Marvel Legends like them. Yes, Black Panther 2. They dropped the damn Hattusatase as an army build. Some of us actually army built our very own Hattusatase. That's us seeing value in characters you created. Where you at in this? Where you at in this equation? I don't get it, but hey, I hope you understand, Mr. Christopher Priest, with what I'm putting down. Low key, I got you at the house. Let's see. I got Hunter at the house, your creation. I got the Hattusatase at the house, your creation. I got the Midnight Angels at the house, your creation. I got Nakia at the house, your creation. I got Okoye at the house, your creation. So safe to say, and mind you, Mr. Smith got a Kibe at the house. Once again, your creation. We got Eric Killmonger at the house, your create. Well, no, Eric is not your creation. I ain't gonna do that. But we got basically the characters you created. We saw so much value in those characters. We, as Black Panther fans, customized the characters you created. We would have liked to have gotten a story, consistent stories with the characters you created. But if you're not going to do it, why should anybody else? And since I got your characters at the house, much like quite a few of us, I ain't got to invest in this, and I'm not. Wait a minute, Theo. Zed Wells' run on Spider-Man was hot garbage. It was? Well, I don't read Spider-Man. We say light skin. Hell no. That is a white baby from the mountain of Caucasus. You know what I laughed at? I said to myself, because I don't. So that meme sits out there. That little video clip sit out there. So I'm thinking to myself, well, I ain't the oldest, coolest dude in the bunch. Christopher Priest clearly saw that video. Christopher Priest got to be a Cat Williams fan. Like, at the very least, he got to think that clip was funny. Even if he don't, though. Barack Obama has been a president twice. He's biracial. Folks keep calling him black. He's biracial. That's what biracial look like. That's what biracial look like. And unless you finna tell me T'Challa got with a ginger, that child should not be that light skinned. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Ronnie say he's gonna be calling his LCS. Oh, I looked up the synopsis for issue 3. There's not one yet. Right. You know what? Flash by night. It wouldn't even matter. Because I'm like this. You should know better. You should know better. This reeks of either I don't care or I think I got it like that. But this ain't, here we go. He wasn't woke when he did this. Now see, you got to be asleep to do this. You can't be woke writing this. Oh no, you fast asleep writing this. What's going on, Big Chad in the building? What's going on, Big Chad? He picked the issue up. I don't want it like that. I read it. I read it. And let me say it like this. If folks want your money, if folks aren't doing what you want them to do, and this is when I look at us, and I'm not going, I'm sorry if I'm going to make you mad and or offend you. You don't get what you need by steadily giving folks your money. The only way folks know they did something different, did something wrong to you, is you must exemplify a pattern of behavior for them to correct their actions. I get we're comic book fans. I get we're action figure collectors. I get all of that. But paying for a comic book or anything that misrepresents you is like paying somebody to whoop your ass while cursing you out, while burning down your home, while selling your children into trafficking. Anything you can think of that they're doing to tear you down, you're paying for it. What for? I saw a dude today say, I'm a Black Panther fan, so I'm going to do it. Are you a Black Panther fan or you a Christopher Priest fan? Because that sounds like a Christopher Priest fan move. That don't sound like no Black Panther fan move. That sounds like Christopher Priest can't do no wrong. Well, Christopher Priest is human. Yes, he can do wrong. We all can. Christopher Priest ain't perfect. Christopher Priest is subject to all the pitfalls all of us are. He's prone to be selfish. He's prone to not give a damn about anybody but himself. He's prone to make a mistake. He's human. I be looking at folks, gonna give folks they don't know the benefit of the doubt in ways they will never give folks they do know the same damn benefit of the doubt. What for? What do we owe Christopher Priest? At this moment in the game, if you then bought that whole damn run, Marvel Knights run, you shown Christopher Priest your loyalty. That's why I said to somebody else, I ain't got to go above and beyond to show Brian Hill I rock with him. I didn't spend money on Brian Hill. Okay, well, when do I get that black back? Because I ain't looking to get money back from Brian Hill. I ain't looking to get money back from Christopher Priest. I'm looking to get that black representation paid back. When does it come? It ain't gonna come if I'm just gonna line their pockets. I ain't doing it. It scares me that these comic book writers are over there. Marvel Comics is really going with the foolishness. Hey, you got to bankrupt them. Priest is charged Dutton on surviving the game. If it was up to me, this book would be canceled and they'd be banned from ever touching the character or any books that T'Challa appears in again, because this has to stop. It does. And there's only going to be one way you're going to get it get the point across, because there has to be a two-pronged, well, there has to be a multifaceted attack in propaganda. I told somebody this when they were like, well, if we don't go support the MCU movies, they're going to think we don't care about the black. Not if you can talk. You got a platform, you should be able to specifically articulate why you feel some type of way. Don't be, if any folks that's going to steal the narrative, going to steal the narrative. No, you need to be 10 toes down and stay consistent. We know in the recast T'Challa movement, consistency was not always the thing. That's why some of us moved over to no T'Challa, no dollar. We're not going to waffle. We meant what we said. We said what we meant. No T'Challa, no dollar. You cannot get my money until you correct how you're moving. What folks missed is when we say no T'Challa, no dollar, we're saying that for a reason. Because if you F over T'Challa, you'll F over everybody else. Is Aurora in this book? Right. So it's safe to say no T'Challa, no dollar, reps Aurora as well. It's safe to say. We ain't got to put Aurora, but we know damn good and well if they don't give two damns about a black character that's a king of a country, they're not doing that with Doom. And he's a villain. They ain't treat him like that. He got a whole damn crossover event, and this ain't the first one. Well, you a Black Panther fan. You ain't tired of waiting on your crossover event for your guy? That's why I stay reading and collecting the older runs. They would never write T'Challa right again. I don't like saying never, but damn. I don't like saying never, but damn. I don't like saying that. I believe he's a dope artist. I believe that. Joe made mostly good and some really bad editorial decisions at Marvel. I don't know what Joe got going on with this one. Like I told somebody over there, like I said, I was talking to Jesse. That's some good loud. Like that between CB Cebulski and Christopher Priest right now, they on some good loud. Like that's some good stuff. Like I can see it right now. Yo, cuz, what? Man, I had an idea for a fire-ass Black Panther, because you know everybody say they want a Black Panther comic book, right? Right. Well, hold up, cuz. Hold up, CB. I wrote this Black Panther comic book about 5 years ago. I had T'Challa being deleted in it. Good shit. So you had T'Challa deleted in it? I think we could make that work. How? How you finna give the fans that's been complaining about their favorite character being done wrong, how you finna give them a comic book series where the first issue starts off with that same damn character looking old, decrepit, and dying first few pages? That don't make no sense. I could ask my wife. She gonna say that don't make no damn sense. I could ask my daughters. They vary in ranges. Ain't none of that gonna make no damn sense. Ain't none of that gonna make no damn sense. That's like going to the store and I'm trying to get oh damn, I can't even really say it now because everybody in their mama that messed up. Okay, back in the day. Back in the day. That would have been like, I'm trying to come up with an analogy, but the music industry ain't really where it's at right now, where you can really be bragging. Here we go. I like this one right here. Nah, damn it, I can't do it. It's just bad. It's just bad. I'm just gonna say it's bad. I don't get this. I don't understand that. Not so fun fact. Then editor-in-chief Joe Quesada broke T'Challa and Storm and P and MJ. Thank you. That's D Steezel, the Rock With Me Nation moderator, letting it be known. Not so fun fact. And why would they do that? Because they didn't want to feel forced to put them together. Don't have that problem necessarily with other couples, but we don't want to feel like we got to put them together just because they black. What's wrong with that? No, seriously. What's wrong? Because see, that statement didn't make sense when he said it. What's wrong with putting them together just because they black? What's wrong with putting them together just because they're the two most popular black characters you got over there at Marvel? What's wrong with that? You feel like they might, as a comic book, T'Challa and Aurora, you feel like they might outsell some of them other comic books? Is that why we don't have an ongoing monthly Black Panther where folks are really concerned about? Is that why we can't get Cheryl Lynn Eaton and Kareem Farami on an upcoming Black Panther comic book? Is it because the writer and the artist off the rip are already better than what you got over there? Between the artist, the writer, and the character. Damn. You frail. Your ego hurt? Here we go. Let the IP go. Let the IP go. How much money you want for the IP? You ain't gonna do nothing with it. I know it's a crazy ass question. I know, but folks have told me to ask though. Folks wish you didn't have that IP. Wish you didn't have. You know what? Sell it. Do what you did with Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Sell it. Sell it to Reginald Hudlin. Sell it. Let Reginald Hudlin do what he gonna do with it. Get to him. And you did that before, right? Right. Let him have it. You ain't gonna do nothing with it. Not hey, you know we play football over here. You know, hey, we got to review the play, or we just got to throw a flag on the play. We're gonna review the play on that one. So you broke them up. You don't want to feel compelled, huh? It's crazy. Why they just can't be attracted to each other? Let me see here. Guess they said Storm's doing too good. Black Panther doing good. Well, yeah, that's what they said. Yeah, because I like the artwork over there in Storm. I'm gonna say that, and I love the representation that I'm getting over there in Aurora and everything like that. And much to the chagrin of some other people, by and large, if I'm being actual and factual in regards to Storm, all I had an issue with was that one part in issue 3. If I do what I've been asked to do, which the writer did, hey, act like issue 3 didn't take place. Is there anything else to have an issue with? No. Folks might want to imagine some issues, but if I'm being fair, a comic book reviewer, oh no, there ain't nothing else there. Yeah, if he was willing to break Peter and MJ up, he really didn't give a damn about T'Challa and Aurora staying together. Not at all. You might have to make that smoke session a skit. I just don't get it. Now I tell him, I just like, you had to be smoking. like that. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so Christopher Priest may or may not be older than me or whatever. But okay, it's 2025. It's 2025. Smart device. I got a job. I'm in the entertainment industry. And somebody come to me and say, Theo, yeah, we want you to take over Spider-Man. All right. Now, as somebody who is familiar with Spider-Man, I know right off the rip, Spider-Man fans do not give a damn about who MJ with. Buddy got to go. Buddy got to go. I'm coming in like this. Yeah, he gonna be gone. He ain't gonna make it too long. The question is how I'm gonna get rid of him. But no, he won't make it to issue 6. I will have MJ on the phone with Peter before the first issue over with, talking about, Peter, I think I made a mistake. I'm saying that because I don't know how he took on this task. Hey, is this Christopher Priest? Yeah, this Christopher Priest. What's going on? Hey, Chris, this is CB Sabowski. What's going on? You busy? No, I ain't busy. What's going on? Remember when you did Black Panther? Yeah, I remember when I did, but you want to come back and do it? Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. So here's the story that we want you to tell. Okay, what you got? Put it down. We want you to tell a story that's in the future, but he dead. You want me to come in as you? Well, you you want me to come in and do a story, T'Challa, and he dead? Well, he ain't dead. I mean, he's alive in the first issue, but like he just old. So hold on. So you want me to come back and do a Black Panther story without T'Challa? Yeah. I don't know how he said yeah to that. Like, how you not know? You don't know what the fans? Never mind. I nominate Amazon buying Marvel Entertainment. Come on, you're saying I would like an independent to do a Black Lightning Panther like Miles Dawn. I'm just saying, Flash by Night comic breaking them up, definitely a personal file. Fact, Pete, MJ Bad. I'm just saying, like, what's going on, Taylor Love? What's going on? I'm just saying, like, I don't get it. I don't know how you. I've joked before about not being able to read the room, but what I get CB Sabowski thinking that, because he's been thinking that for a minute now. But I'm trying to figure out how you come back in and you don't know that what Black Panther fans want more than anything, an ongoing monthly Black Panther comic book, T'Challa back in Wakanda. As King Emperor, pick one. But it ain't where he ain't. No, you got to. So Black Panther fans are not going to be satisfied until he's back in Wakanda and he and Wakanda Prime have been linked. What Black Panther fans want is the forward advancement of Ta-Nehisi Coates' story. There is no going backwards. And you dumb as a box of rocks if you think your name, your prestige can get it there. It can't. You only gonna go off of what Ta-Nehisi Coates did, or you gonna build off of what Cheryl Lynn Eaton did. But you're not going backwards, dude. Nobody is. So I don't know how this dude convinced you to go against the wishes of. I don't know how you did that. I don't know how you did that. I don't know how you did that. I don't know how you thought that was a good idea. Clearly, you know damn good and well that wasn't a good idea. You begging folks online to give you to issue 3. My God, nobody's giving you to issue 3. Nobody. There were folks that didn't give John Ridley that type of benefit. No. There were folks mad at Dr. Eve Ewing's run, and you're already coming in worse. And I'm not, because it wasn't like her first issue was bad. Your first issue in comparison to hers is trash. It does nothing to elevate the character. I'm telling you that as somebody that didn't read both of them issues. Your first issue is comparable to John Ridley's first issue. And that's who you're going to be compared to, which is going to have folks trying to figure out you just wanted a paycheck. They go look at your initial run, see clearly the thought that you put into that, and then look at this and be like, oh no, this just you getting paid. You just getting paid. Someone explained to me, how does Aurora dies from a race war? He regrets marrying his best friend, dumps her, which was worse than build her a temple. I can't. Tell her, love, I can't. I want to, but I can't. He regrets marrying his best friend, dumps her, which was worse than build her a temple. LOL. What the hell explains it to me in a preschool? I can't. I can't. I read that trash just like you did. It's like anything positive added to Black Panther gets taken away by the next writer. Yep. Doing AVS Casada said, ask this mayor. He did. They hate T'Challa, but can't shake his fan base because we are on that ass. Shout out to the fan base. Don't let folks tell us you that somehow being compared to Snyderverse fans is wrong. Don't let folks tell you to give up on fighting for T'Challa. And I say that for this reason and this reason alone. The same people that are telling you to give up on anything in life. Let me say that. The same people that tell you to give up on anything in life. As I've said before, a black person saying that to another black person makes me look at them sideways. But you know, just like I do, there are things that every individual in this world will go to the well for. There are things in this world that every individual, regardless of who they are, won't give up on. And that's just a fact of life. There are some things you're not going to give up on. They ain't got to be the same thing for me, but you know you're not going to give up on it. So for folks to fix their mouth and tell Black Panther fans to give up, I'm going to say to you now what I've been saying to us since 2021. Recast T'Challa, because at this point in time, and he's culpable, Christopher Priest is culpable. At this point in time, we know the treatment of T'Challa ain't got a damn thing to do with Chadwick Boseman passing. That's the biggest lie that's ever been told. That doesn't need to be repeated. That doesn't need to be accepted, because if that's what that was, he wouldn't be getting hit like this across all forms of media. Oh no, Chadwick Boseman's passing was the excuse they needed to delete the character. And when I say they, I'm talking about frail men. When I say they, I'm talking about people that are insecure in their realism. They're intimidated by a fictional character. And as Derek said on December 8th, we don't want to believe it, but it's just that simple. They're intimidated by what that character represents. What I would like John Ridley, Nate Moore, Ryan Coogler, and now Christopher Priest is what I would like them to ask themselves. Don't ask us. Let it be a rhetorical question. What do you represent as a black man? Proud. What do you represent? Imagery. What do you represent? Don't just be in no article telling folks you want T'Challa to show up and be intelligent because folks been misrepresenting his intelligence when you deleting him in the first issue. Safe to say we're not going to get any example of T'Challa's intellectual actions in your comic. You're not going to do that. You too busy doing somebody's work. You say you wrote that story 5 years ago. It didn't age well. It didn't. They doing whatever they can to tear him down. Yeah, they hate T'Challa became shaken. So that's it. That's my time. I'm gonna be out. I'm coming to y'all later on tonight. I just wanted to give this the attention that it was due. I didn't want to necessarily make the live that I do tonight about this one particular thing. Listen, I'm going to say it like this. There's nothing wrong with being a Black Panther fan. There's nothing wrong with being an Aurora fan. There's nothing wrong with wanting to see Aurora and T'Challa together. There's nothing wrong with being a fan of Black superheroes. I don't give a damn what some of these people got going on, but the only way you gonna let them know how you feel is speaking with your actions, i.e. the absence of your dollar. We can be Black Panther fans. We got a Black Panther fan group. We do. We got the Council of Wakanda. We do. We got folks that's dedicated to putting together accessory pieces for the action figures so we can have Black Panther, as much Black Panther, all of Black Panther, any of Black Panther at our home. Shout out to Art Man Custom. Yeah, I'm going to go down the list. Shout out to Weapon Hex Custom. Yeah, shout out to my brother Kev, Fan Plastic Toys and everything like that. Going above and beyond. And mind you, they ain't Black, except for Art Man Custom. But that's a young Black man. I want to thank him for allowing me to have the Queen Mother Ramunda in my home. Because see, ain't nobody who had to get it, brother. We get in where we fit in. I want to thank my wife for encouraging me, letting it be known, hey, you can do a griot shorty if you just put your mind to it. So now we know we got the wife. Now we know we got the sister that's the living, breathing history of Wakanda. Did Ryan have that much respect for African culture? Didn't they? Because if you don't know what a griot was, if you didn't know what a griot was in Black Panther 2, those were the Black people on duty that chose not to protect, gatekeep Black culture. No differently than quite a few of us ain't gatekeeping Black culture when it comes to the word woke. Let's be clear. This is a woke episode. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, I'm out. I am coming back to y'all later on this evening. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. You didn't have to do that. This is for this channel for the culture. It is. So it's going to be some stuff we ain't going to necessarily say, some stuff we ain't going to necessarily do, because it ain't all about that pomp and circumstance. No, it's about the culture. It's about the culture. Shout out to my brother Daryl. We doing this for the culture, for no other reason. Because as we surveyed the landscape, as fans of these superheroes, we saw stuff going down and what none of us speaking on it. You don't hear folks asking why James Rhodes is still paralyzed from the waist down. You're only getting that from a few. You don't hear from people that when it comes to Sam Wilson as a member of the military, that with him being a VA counselor, not being able to get along, USAA and Navy Federal should have sat right there. And don't think it's not a game. No, these YouTubers that don't look like us, don't care about us, don't take us into consideration, they misrepresent us all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. You can go look at your YouTube right now, and there's quite a few YouTubers don't look like you saying John Walker is a hero. That's how Marvel views him. But who speaks up for Lamar Hoskins? Who speaks up for Lamar Hoskins? Lest it be known that John Walker lied to Lamar Hoskins' family. Lest it be known that John Walker is a selfish-ass friend who didn't even split the super soldier serum with him. Who does that? Who speaks on it? Because I know who don't. That's being woke. And if we don't start calling it for what it is, well, there's a reason why they start the propaganda war. Some of us might need to go look up German history again. The first part is for me to tell you, I don't see no value in you. Second part is, how do I get you to not see any value in you? The third part is me getting you to tell you there's no value in you. The fourth part of that is you believing there's no value in you. Yeah, that's how they got them. As Grace says, I'm out. The representation we get as a people is the representation we settle for. Well, I'm not settling for this. I'm not buying this, and I'm not encouraging this. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. In memory of the late, great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman. Think about that. Think about that. In memory of the late, great Chadwick Boseman, I wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and so we out.